Guys, what is up? I'm back for the first time in how long? I don't know. So Michigan, Western Michigan, football's back in the big house. Home opener, the debut of this new Michigan team. McNamara, McCarthy, the running team is back. The new defense. It's a new season. We can forget about that. Whatever you want to call it last year. I don't even want to call it a season. I just want to pretend it didn't happen. Um, wow. um, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I saw. I'm very happy with what I saw. For the first time, seems like forever, we have a quarterback that was not afraid to go down the field. McNamara, granted, he was a 9 for 11, but he had some beautiful plays down the field and did not hesitate to sling that ball. The running situation was beautiful. Then we had what two of the runs, two guys I can't remember names right now. It's late, but yeah, Henning and that other gentleman both had one carry apiece, but went over 40 yards. One was like 74, one was 40 yards. Um, Hassan looked really good. Corum looked really good. Ronnie Bell with the catch of the year that wasn't a catch, but could have been a catch, but wasn't a catch because of pass interference. But granted, he did have that 76-yard receiving touchdown and a really nice punt return. Unfortunately, did get injured, which hoping for the best on that one because you don't want to see your team leader go out to injury ever. So obviously, we're hoping that man's okay, especially if you're a Michigan fan. But even if you're not a Michigan fan, you don't ever want to see an injury, right? Um, it's Western Michigan. It's not a team that we should have been worried about, but for whatever reason, it really was with this new QB situation, um, new quarterbacks. Just you don't know how they're gonna play, and both QBs played really good. I think we had McNamara was 9 for 11, 150 yards and two touchdowns, and I believe that McCarthy was like 6 for 8, 6 for 9, 7 for 9, somewhere around there. He had almost 100 yards, and he had a touchdown. So our quarterbacks played really well. And again, Western Michigan, right? But look at Oklahoma and Tulane. Granted, Oklahoma won, but what 40-35. That should have been a game they dominated. Being number two, uh, and almost giving up a game like that, anything can happen. So to see Michigan come out and dominate 47-14 the way that they did on all sides of the sides of the spectrum, offense, defense, special teams, it was a good thing. And this has been a team that for whatever reason is solid in one half and then horrible in another half, and we didn't see that so far. I mean, they were really dominant throughout this whole game. Rough first quarter, but of course it's going to be rough. It's first quarter, new season, never know how things are going to go. But, you know, A for effort, right? I mean, you can't deny that they came out focused and ready to play. They're showing that they have established their team with what they've got. And even when Bell went out, they didn't let off the gas. That offense just kept firing. So right out of the gate, I'm happy with what I saw. I'm hoping to see a Michigan ranked team next week. I think they've earned a rank, and y'all can say it's just Western Michigan. Well, look at what our number two in the country was just barely able to do against Tulane, a team that hasn't won a big game in years. Um, I can't comment on it too much other than that. I mean, it is week one, and I do agree it is just Western Michigan. It's not like this is a, Minnesota or a Michigan State team. This is just Western Michigan. But I'm still impressed. 47-14 is a good score. And from what I've seen in this game, they were able to rip away big plays running. We got a QB that can throw it down the field. We're running more outside inside runs. It's not just that um, trickery. I mean, they weren't afraid to run straight up the middle if they had to, go downfield if they had to. The defense is looking stout. Special teams is looking stout, and I'm hoping that we can just kind of carry the momentum And I believe that as long as they're playing like this week in and week out, there's potential for them to be at least a 10-win team. I mean, I'm not setting my sights on Ohio State. I don't want to see that game yet, but I think that they are a competitive team, at least an 8 game winning team, and I believe that here in the next few years there is potential for this team to make a name for itself again and get back where they should be. But who knows, man? It's just one game. We'll see what happens. It's already looking better than last season. That's all I can say. Anyways, I'm signing off. Y'all have a good one.